Happy hump day, everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm back. Hey, thanks for Mz.Teavalocity. What's going on, baby? Dr. LaShanya, thank you so much because you always share me out. RNYTV, thank you again for being a member. I think you renewed your membership. Roxy, thank you. And Queen Diva, just Andrea, thank you. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Oh, shit, there's a lot going on. I am so surprised. I have 49 people. It just went to 55 people. Hey, it's so much shit going on. What's up, everybody? Oh, yeah, and I'm going to get into a little bit. I don't know if y'all see what I see. So if you hang around, I want y'all to make sure you vote. Hey, Linda and Renee, Smooth Carter, what's happening? Listen, I want y'all to help a sister out because I don't think I'm the only one see what I'm seeing. So I'm going to ask y'all. Right? Make sure y'all hit that diamond. Now, listen, I'm going to start off talking about everything and everybody, and it is all good. What happens, what is going to happen. Right. So first, how was y'all Wednesday? I hope everybody's enjoying their Wednesday. God is good. We are above ground. So we had a happy Wednesday, right? 2 more days. And for those who work Monday through Friday, we got 2 more days. And here come Friday. And I got a hell of an event coming up this Saturday. So I'm excited. So let me talk about a couple of things that y'all probably see what's going on. Just howdy, baby. Read my book. What's going on? So I want to talk about this Brooke situation, and I'm just going to hit it and quit it because it ain't all that. You know, I don't want to, like I said, I like Brooke. What Brooke did is wrong. So she said she was doing a social experiment. If she was doing a social experiment, do another social experiment and give those people who contribute to you and the no baby back their money. Just return their money, sister, and keep it moving. I think she did a live too. I don't know if she's been coming on live, but listen, so much other shit going on. They probably don't even recognize Lil Brooke and myself, right? The heavy hitters are coming out. Have y'all noticed that? Or is it just me? That the heavy hitters are coming out and they are joining forces. So let me tell you what I mean by that. So this Bree, Pizza, KRN, this shit done cropped back up. It's almost like a regurgitated thing. Show us the receipt. KRN, who really doxed you? You never said who doxed you, so people ain't gonna rest, I guess, until he say. But listen, it only cropped up, and I hate to say this, is when who? The Miss O came back on the scene. Now, I'm not saying it's the Miss O's fault, but somehow the Miss O is King Roman News kryptonite. That's the way I'm beginning to feel. King Roman News came out, and again, who was the attack on? Bree and Pizarro. And there's something there. And I think what it is, when I started looking into it, I was trying to figure this thing out. Why does he come out so forceful on Bree and Pizarro? Is because the Miss O, she thinks she's slick, baby. Well, the Miss O came back, and who panels do she grace the most? Pizarro's. And so you up on Pizarro's talking shit. So for me, you're putting Pizarro in the middle of it. and Pizarro really has a relationship with the Miss O, or are is Miss O being the scapegoat for a lot of shit? I'm trying to figure it out. Somebody wrote me this long message and they wanted to write it under my last video, but instead they wrote it to me and they told me that the Miss O is being used as a scapegoat. Now I don't know why every time she come back and she get on someone else's platform and start talking shit, even if they talking shit about King Roman News, or she start talking, or however it happens when she comes back. And so is she really using this, Miss Pizarro platform to stir up shit, knowing that Pizarro is going to protect her? Now I know Miss Pizarro like the Miss O a lot. And that's where she graced her presence at all the time. And she feels so comfortable over there, I believe, because she gets, I don't think she get protection over there. Hey, phenomenal baby. But I believe that she knows when she goes on Pizarro platform, she could talk shit and create chaos. And then somehow it will spread abroad to other people. So I'm thinking it's strange that King Roman News, Pizarro, and Bree shit had died down like for a month or more while she was gone. As soon as she came back. Now, I'm not blaming her, but what I'm saying is she felt comfortable on Pizarro's platform talking shit about, hey, so bomb. I'm so excited. Hey, baby, long time no see. She feel real comfortable talking shit on Pizarro's platform, using Pizarro's platform to talk her shit instead of keeping her own channel. See, you got rid of your channel, the Miss O. And I don't know why, because I really don't have a problem. I just see through your bullshit. And you always play victim once the shit get going. As soon as you came back talking shit, it cropped up chaos for King Roman News, Bree, and Pizarro. And maybe they don't see it that way. Hey, Southern Nobleman. Maybe they don't see it that way. But I think me and other people see it like that. You're using Pizarro, knowing that Pizarro like you, whatever y'all discuss or whatever y'all relationship is, and that shit is trickling down to Bree and Pizarro, because he's going hard at all three of y'all now. He was fine. He was doing his own thing. And now it seems like you went on that platform. Now, I don't know, because I don't know what was the catalyst of this, this drag and back, this fight amongst them again. I know he got blocked out of D spots, or something happened over D spot, but it just seems like when you came around, I'm almost going to say you are like a little chaos demon. That's what I call. Soon as you came back around, shit started going haywire with them again. Now listen, I don't give a shit one way or the other who wins or who lose. I'm going to support and continue to support who I want to support. So the division wasn't made between ODS and King Roman News. They said they good. So it seems like the shit is just with Pizarro and Brianna and the Miss O for King Roman News. He got a lot of energy for him. And I told y'all before that sometime I feel a certain way. Yeah. There you go, Pete. I think she's using Pizarro page to talk mess, and she could have used her own instead of P's. You could have made your own money. You could have stayed over there talking shit. You could stand in your shit, but when the heat gets really hot, Pizarro get out there and fight hard for you. And then that shit gets down to Brianna. Now, whenever they get into it, I tell you like this, I'm just warning you. I'm just asking you. I'm just putting you onto game. Don't pick a side. Support who you want to support. Continue to support them. I continue to support all of them, and I stay neutral. But I'm going to come down here and give my commentary. I'm going to give negative energy follows. There you go, Miss D. I'm going to do my commentary. And like I said, I believe she's the catalyst of this bullshit again. And what is she going to do? Tuck her tail and run. Hey, YouTube, I saw you get off today. I'm gonna talk about now. You gonna tuck your tail and run and leave Bree and fucking Pizarro with the bag like you always do. And now I see where you trying to. Well, your presence. I'm not. Your energy. Everybody want to know about the receipts you gonna drop that you never drop that will never be dropped. Just like we probably never know who King Roman said doxed him. We make those are two things that we're gonna call the unknown and keep moving right along. Because I really don't care about the receipts. That shit had died down. He got his crew over there, they doing their own thing. Pizarro and Bree doing their own thing, and then here you come. But when it comes to picking sides, now I heard someone say something about you got to pick a side. You got to pick a side. I'm not picking no side. I'm picking my own side. I'm going to let them go ahead and fight that one out. Y'all could go ahead and have that bullshit, because what I'm not going to do, because I am smart enough to see how this shit plays out, I'm not going to get down in the dirt and really fight with nobody for no one other than myself, because no one fights for me. I stand alone. I really stand alone over here. Now, listen, I can say sometimes when people fuck with people who's not messing with them, that you might get a content creator come out there and they may say, hey, listen, Mz.Teavalocity don't fuck with nobody. Why you over there messing with her? Or Mz.Teavalocity just talk a little shit. Why but fighting for you? Never. That's why I'm not here to fight for anyone. I'm not here to join no goddamn cliques. I said from day one, I'm not in no cults. I'm not in no cliques. I'm not in no group. I'm not in no gangs. I'm just going to come over here and do my thing. Thank you, 151 people, 160 people here. Please make sure y'all hit that like. That's all I ask you to do. Now, it's going to be people down here trying to start shit, dropping in your chat like the other day, breaking news, dropped in here and tried to tell me about Dovey and just read my book. Both of those ladies were there. I don't have anything against either one of those ladies. What's going to happen between them is going to happen, and I'm going to mind my damn business. That's just what I'm going to do. Now, will I do commentary on it? Absolutely. Why not? I'm a content creator. It's content. It's commentary. So I'm going to speak on it. You may not like it, but that's just what I'm going to do. And so now we're going to see the heavy hitters get out here. I don't know if y'all paying attention. And now it sounds like these people want you to pick a side. You got to pick a side. Who you going for, King Roman News? Who you going for, Pizarro? Who you going for, Bree? Who's going to drop down and who's going to support? I'm not picking no goddamn side. And you do good just to do the same and not pick a side. Just sit back and watch them work and get entertained. Don't let nobody put you up to fighting anyone. You got these trolls who drop it in your chat and they say, oh, so-and-so said so-and-so, or did you see so-and-so, trying to make you do commentary on it, try to get you in some mess. Ignore that shit. Just continue to do what you do as a content creator and mind your damn business, because as soon, pick this shit up, what I'm putting down, as soon as you call yourself getting into the clique or the gang or picking a side or camp, them motherfuckers gonna be okay and they gonna turn against you, especially as a content creator. See, I know how they move over here. I've been watching it for 5 years and I've learned a whole hell of a lot. And one thing I did learn is when shit gets really tough, they gonna link up. They gonna create their camps. They gonna create their cliques. It's just, if you want to, hey, Rodney, baby, if you want to be a part of it, then you could go ahead out there and fight for them. But if not, you could sit back and just watch this shit play out. And that's what I'm doing. Because as soon as I start, I'm talking about, yeah, I'm riding with Brian. Yeah, I'm riding with King Roman News. I'm riding. Yeah, I'm so down for them. And yeah, come on, let's get ready to get this shit popping. We go, because that's how they talk around here. They go turn against Mz.Teavalocity. See, because I'm not a big content creator like that. I just stay over here and hold my own. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. So as soon as I call myself siding with somebody, what's going to happen? Those mofos going to turn against me. See, I haven't been here very long, and they have a habit of saying who's an OG, who's a new G, who's 2.0, who 2.1, who the new B sector. Like you didn't put in no work. I ain't got to put in no work to come on here and go live. That's the only work I have to do is to be myself and to go live. I don't have to click up. I don't have to join the camp, and neither do you. You don't have to. Now, like I said, there's going to be people who try to start shit amongst other content creators who doing just fine. You gonna either ignore that shit or you gonna go ahead and get in the paint and get dirty with the rest of them. I'm not gonna let no one knock me off of my square. I've always rose solo. I've always supported the people I support. If I don't support you, it's because you've done something to me, not because you've done something to somebody I rock with or I like or I, no, because you've done something exclusively to me. I don't do that bullshit. I'm not kicking somebody when they down. So there is no side to pick. Pick your own damn side. Now, yes, you gonna have the big content creators. You go come on, they go come on over top of you trying to pull your people. Because remember, we in a drama-filled section. And so if you're not doing all that drama, hey, Sparkle Libra, thanks for joining me. If you're not doing all that drama and you're not down there getting dirty, they want you to get dirty. They want you to dox. They want you to talk about kids. They want you to do all that bullshit. If you're not doing that and you just trying to be even kill and just be your own self, you may fall to the wayside because they're about to fight out this mofo. And they want you to pick a side. And if you don't pick a side, then they just think they go trample over you. It's not going to work with me. It's not going to work with me. I'm going to continue to be Mz.Teavalocity. And nothing's going to change that. I'm not picking a side. I'm going to continue to like who I like. I'm going to continue to support who I support. And that shit ain't going to change. That is not going to change. Right? So let's talk about this Pizarro and Yaya. Why would someone get so caught up into Yaya and Pizarro's fight or their little disagreement? It's just a disagreement. They gonna be all right. I was over at Yaya's. She was in the chat. They gonna be all right. So why must you feel some certain way as a subby or a content creator? Why would the pressure be on you to choose one of them when they gonna be all right? They gonna leave your ass out in the cold. Diva, can you check those lights? They probably using each other. I don't know, GFTV. I just know it seems like every time the Miss O talks shit on Pizarro's and Bree's platform, but I think she graces Pizarro's the most, it seems like shit start trickling downhill and it starts a commotion with other people. She should have just kept her channel, talked her shit, made her money. If you gonna leave, just leave. Some people can't leave because they so addicted. And I get it because I'm addicted to this mofo too. So I ain't going to act like I'm not addicted. But I'm not going to get downright dirty or change who I am to suit other content creators. I'm going to continue to be me over here. Hey, Toya, what's going on? Okay, let's be fair. Pizza using TMO2, that's what bothers Bree too. I don't know what's bothering Bree. Like I said, Bree, let's talk about it since you put that down there, GFTV. So I was over in Breeze. I was up in the bushes over at Breeze. I support Bree too, and let me tell you, I support a lot of people. I'm a lot of places, and I just choose to stay up in the clouds. If I drop down, it's a lot of times because I'm off of work and I'm able to get on YouTube. Now, if I drop down and just speak in the morning, it's because I'm going to work or I'm at work and I cannot be on YouTube. That's when a lot of people may speak to me and they might think that I'm not speaking back to them. Please charge that to my head and not my heart, because baby, a lot of times I drop down, speak, and I can't speak individually and I go on about my business. I may have my earbuds in, but I got shit to do. And I got to be real attentive to my job. I might just cost somebody life. So I'm real attentive. So it's not that I'm ignoring you if you speak to me. Okay. Hey, ODS. So I'm glad you and King Roman News worked it out. I was over in your live. I was up in the bushes. See, a lot of times I stay up in the bushes, baby, but I am. So let's get back to this. So people want so Bree feels as though no one is down there fighting for her. And she named a couple of people who supports King Roman News. And she felt as though that these people aren't supporting her. But now, from my understanding, I've seen those people in Bree's chat unless things have changed. Maybe they want us to be vocal about where we stand. And I just don't let anyone pressure me to make me feel like I have to come out here and be vocal on or choose sides. I'm just not going to do that shit. And y'all do good not to do it because those very people are going to be okay in a month or two. That's one thing about here down on these YouTube streets is so much flip-flopping, frenemies, and support. They support each other that is no need for you to choose no side. Mind your damn business. Stay in your lane. No, ZX Pizza don't never need help. Like Pizza don't need help. She'll get out there and fight for everybody, but is everybody out there fighting for her? So that's the horse of another color. So Bree felt some kind of way, I guess, because those ladies was over in KRNs. Now I wasn't there for the whole live because I was working. I dropped in there just like I drop and I went on about my business with my earbuds in. She must feel some kind of way because people support him. And they must have been dropping down when he was dragging her, Pizarro, and D Miss O. But they do the same thing, Bree, baby. They sit in your chat while you dragging people, while they getting dragged. They do the same thing. So even though you feel like no one is there supporting you, you have your core supporters. You have your core supporters. And you know, a lot of times you say that you don't give a fuck, but I think you really do. I think you feel some kind of way that people are not down here fighting for you, being real vocal, but or telling King Roman News to stop talking about kids, or stop doing this, stop dragging you, stop threatening you, stop doxing you. Can't nobody tell that grown man a goddamn thing like we can't tell you. I told you. I made a statement one time, and that was enough for me. Like, yeah, I don't like when the men come down here and they going so hard after the women. And, you know, I really don't like that. I felt some kind of way. I don't feel no kind of way because the women equally go hard after the men. So at this point, I just don't give a damn. I'm just going to sit back and watch the entertainment. Will I ever condone the doxing and the calling the jobs and dragging kids and talking about people, family members? Absolutely not. Never will I ever condone that. But I, just like anyone else in this chat, cannot tell you how to fight. You guys set those rules. So why is it bad if Bree is talking about children and people get mad at her and don't want her to talk about children, or KRN or Pizarro or anyone else is out here dragging kids? You can't get mad because these are the rules they set. The B sector set these rules before I even came here, that you can't tell people how to fight. You can't tell people how to fight down here. You just can't do it. That's why I said I'd never pick a side, and I'm not going to pick a side because I wouldn't fight the same because I don't fight like that. You know, I don't do the roasting, the gagging, and the dragging and shit. If you say something to me and I want to come down here, I might come down here and cuss your ass out and keep it moving. You know what? I can't understand. Hold on, y'all. So again, I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary for anyone to pick sides. If you my BFF, my question would be, why you entertaining the Miss O? But Bree and the Miss O are cool. I thought they were cool. I didn't know they had no dislikes. I didn't know the Miss O and Bree have any problems. Last time I checked, they didn't. But shit, again, you could miss YouTube in a couple of hours and things change here. Things change here. So I don't know. Hey, Styles P, did they ask for anyone to pick a side? No, no one ever said that, but I've heard talk about it. I've heard talk about it. And that's why I'm making this comment, this commentary, to let anybody know I don't pick sides. I stay over here and do my own thing. No, they didn't ask anyone. What you look like picking a side when the side you pick ends up on the other side. That's what I say, phenomenal. That's what I say. Yes, she was. The music in the background had me dying. I don't know what they talking about. So anyway, I'm behind on the chat. Y'all know I'm always behind on the chat. But anyhow, so I wouldn't pick a side. I wouldn't go out there swinging because, listen, today we could be good. Today we could be good. Tomorrow you may hate or dislike me, and then we may get back together. So again, I just stay out of it. Just stay out of it. I mean, you are grown. You own your own platforms, content creators. You could talk about whatever you want to talk about. But at the end of the day, the beef sector, people who have been together for years, they're going to stick together. And I'm going to tell you something I peeped out. Now, I peeped this. I don't know if someone else peeped this. So, Bree, used to be with VS. VS is back on the scene. We got VS and YouTube cameras going at it. I happen to go over to a YouTube camera and I hear her cussing VS out. I hear VS going off on Olivia. So that lets me know that VS is back on the scenes, right? And so what I did here, now we all know, this is why I said, just stand back and watch this, because at the end of the day, whatever camp you choose or whoever you ride with, you are about to ride with them, because I think shit's gonna get a little ugly here. I really do believe that. And let me tell you why. Now, we all know that when VS came back, her and Bree, had their little hiccup. And from that point, I hadn't seen VS, and Bree really exchange, any type of commentary about each other. A while back they did, but not now. So things are cool. They just went their own way, right? Now I listened to Bree yesterday, and Bree said, and I had never heard her say this before. This is why I'm telling y'all, just stay tuned and just watch. And it's either I'm looking too much into it, or the sides or the camps or whatever is lining up. Now, let me just say this. So when I dropped in Breed, I was up in the bushes. I was listening to her. And like I said, she felt some kind of way, because I guess in Breed's mind, just from her commentary, she believed that King Roman News and his crew stick together. They stick together. K-Fit, King Roman News, whoever else is his crew, I don't know. He said he got some people other than the. She feels as though they stick together and fight for each other, but her people who's supposed to be with her don't stick together and fight with her, right? So now I'm peeping all this shit. So now I'm trying to go around and gather everything up. And guess what I noticed? VS is talking nice about Bree. She had made a comment on her wall, like Bree came from her, and basically KRN is not going to win. That's basically what it said. I could be wrong. I'll drop my link and somebody could correct me. So I was like, damn. And then I heard Bree say yesterday that she had been over at VS's watching VS Live. Now, I hadn't heard these women talk about each other like that in a while. But now I see they must be entertaining each other to a certain degree. So I just sat back and I said, well, damn. Uh-oh. What's about to happen? Are they making their camps, or are they lining up? Now we know that KRN and VS is not on no good terms. He was over there dragging her a little bit, right? And we know that Bree and KRN is not on no good terms, right? Because they were over there dragging her, right? So my thing is, when I peeped that, I was like, damn, I wonder if they about to align back up, right? I see Kimmy, she's aligned with KRN. I was like, and I was like peeping some things out. So maybe perhaps they are line it back up to, make their camp solid. And there's nothing wrong with that. I enjoyed though when I've always said this. I enjoyed when it was basically us, and I'm not talking about me, against them. When the beefs and shit was Five Babe, QB, people over on that side, Lady P, and all those other people against Bree, Pizarro, and people over here, right? I enjoyed that a little more. Now with this mix shit and these same people now going after each other, I don't care for that too much, but I'm just gonna sit back and I'm just gonna observe that. I see where people are trying to get in to fit in. I see where people are like confused, like what do we do? And I see where people are saying, fuck, I need help. Can y'all help me? Can y'all help me? So I just want to see it all, go down. That's all I was telling Pizza. She always fighting, but they don't fight for her. No, she says she don't want to, she says she don't want anybody to fight for her. Pizarro can handle her own. That's one thing for certain, two things for sure. Pizarro can handle her own. But I do believe that Beavis O be getting Pizarro and them in some shit. Hey, TT Speaks. It's called being a hypocrite. I don't know. Uppity. This the beef sector. If you can't fight, don't be here. Well, you don't always have to fight. Now listen, shit, there's people over here. Oh my gosh, y'all gotta be joking. Can y'all please? It's 273 people in here. Thanks to the people who's probably shared me out. Thanks to everybody who's joined me. But please take a minute to hit that like button. Please. Did y'all take a minute just to hit that like button? I ain't gonna run the whole thing. So my thing is, it seems like the teams or the camps or the people are lining up. And I'm just sitting back here looking because I don't know if I'm the only one who think that shit or not. But it looks like they lining up. Like I said, King Roman News said he's solid over there. He got a whole mofo crew that'll come, get in the dirt with him. And then Bree, she got a whole crew. Pizarro got her crew who will get in the dirt with her. But the strangest thing is, from my observation, it seems like his crew may be more solid than their crew. See, that's the craziest thing. And that's just my observation. It seemed like he have a solid lock crew, and perhaps they don't, because when you see ODS and Pizarro, and I know they joke and get into a little scuffle, and you see Yaya and Bree and Demons, when you see it don't look like they as solid as King Roman News. And I think that's what Bree was actually saying yesterday. What happened? Wait, what happens when what you say doesn't just hit the person you mean it for? I don't know. Let me tell you something. It'd probably be a lot of stray bullets out here. A lot of stray. Like I said, I think people are actually coming into fold because they trying to start beefs with, people just to see how strong that person will be. Again, for me, can't nobody put me in a beef that I don't want to be. And I've been that solid ever since I got here. I don't give a shit what they drop in my chat. I don't care what they cash app. You got that little person or whoever it is always cash apping me, tell me about somebody talking about me or talking about somebody else, or go over here, they talking about. I don't pay that shit no attention. They are cool. He don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what y'all talking about. Okay. They don't have any issues. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Why even listen to him? I don't know what y'all talking about. But for me, that was my observation. Bree felt like I'm so far behind. Bree felt like she was almost by herself, So it is what it is. But I don't think she's by herself, But again, I'm telling you from my observation what her commentary portrayed to me, how I took her commentary as if it's fucked up that she out there by herself and, basically fighting maybe her and Pizarro. She did, I think she said her and Pizarro. They fighting by themselves, and you got him. Hey, what's going on, ghetto? And you got him over there saying how solid his team is and that they're gonna work and do whatever they gotta do. So I'm just sitting back watching. That's all. Welcome to all the content creators. Thank you so much for supporting me. There's definitely trouble in paradise. Lady Nika, the only content that kept her wrench with Bree when it was said and done. Yeah, because she feeling some kind of way. You got to be in a fucked up. It has to be a bad feeling, y'all. Let's just be honest here. It has to be a bad taste in your mouth and a feeling when, for real, when you think people you cool with is supporting somebody else who you're not cool with. But it is what it is. Hey, Ronnie Q. But it is what it is. That's how it goes over here. Why should I have a problem with Nubian Warrior because Ronnie Q has a problem? Thank you, Ronnie Q. See, that shit don't go. This ain't high school. Listen, we all are adults. We can pick and choose our own battles. We can pick and choose whoever we want to support and who we want to share out, who we don't want to share out. We are grown content creators. We could do that. No one should be able to control where you go, what you say, when you say, or who you support. But I do believe that she feels that way. And that was from her commentary. I didn't make this shit up, y'all. It's not my commentary. It was Bree's commentary. She felt some kind of way. And then when I went over to Yaya's, some bullets must have been shot at, Miss Cruz and a couple of other people for supporting who they support. You can't tell. Shit is changing around here for one, you guys. And I don't believe that the solidarity for cliques are really solid as they used to, because it seems like everyone turns on everyone. That's why I said I'm just going to stay here and be by myself, because I don't know when those mofos going to turn against me. If you don't think like they think, if you don't do what they want to do, if you seen supporting someone else, they say you in the amen section. I know, baby. I know you at with, hey, Olivia. Then they don't want to support you, or they want to throw daggers at you. Like, oh, you support that bitch. I feel some kind. You shouldn't feel no way, y'all. It's YouTube. These are grown fucking folks. But I know a lot of these people are linked up, clicked up. I've said it, and I'm not going to change what I feel. They are linked up, clicked up, and they are doing what they need to do to survive. That's a fact, y'all. We can't pretend like we don't see the shit. Oh, Mz.Teavalocity, she's the only one that see that. Bullshit. There's a lot of people see that some of these people are group thinkers. They've been riding with people for so long that they don't want to go against them. They don't even have to be right. They gonna take up for them. See, I'm gonna tell you what's right. I'm gonna tell you what's right or wrong. If I'm right, if I'm wrong, call me on my shit. If I'm right, then hey, you ain't got nothing. You don't have other choice but to respect me. But so I see all these beefs, and I see this alignment coming up. Like I said, now I see, different people coming back into the fold. We got Wiley hopping wild all over the place. Like I said, we got Kimmy. She came back into the fold. I just stay in my subs lane. You got to stay in your lane as a content creator, but you can't be afraid. At one point, you guys, I'll be honest with you, and I'm always honest. I used to be a little hesitant about doing my commentary because I was afraid that I would step on someone's feet. Now I don't give a shit. Whatever I say, I'm going to say. Whatever consequences is consequences. Whatever somebody do, I could do just what they do. But I'm not going to go below the belt, but I could cuss a motherfucker out quick. My mouth could get real nasty. I just don't let myself get in that position. And that's probably why I really just stay to myself and don't come out here fighting for anyone. Not that I'm ever afraid of a goddamn soul. It's just the fact that I just don't get down that dirty. But I'm not afraid. But I see where this shit is lining up at. Like I said, you got BS. She's back over here now. You got Wiley. He's trying to come back over here. You got VS and YouTube cameras fighting. You got VS and Olivia fight. Just everybody is fighting. And I just believe that if you don't want to get in this bullshit, you don't have to. That's just a fact. Wally is going to leave when he start taking his meds again. Okay, Wally's too smart to hustle backwards. Well, I happened to see Wally. He passed by my timeline today, and I went over there. And he only had 46 people. Now I remember when Wally had a host of people over there when he come live. He was over there talking about Tasha K and some other shit, and he only had 46 people in the chat. And that's a low views. That's low numbers for him. That's low views. Hey, Miss T, why is everybody dancing around the crew? I said she started with him. Who's dancing around it? Nah, it seems like when she came back, all the shit started up again. But anywho, so now Wally is back over here. And so now he's saying, well, he lives in Vegas. He's going to meet some people. He's going to meet some people in Vegas and all that crazy shit. Everybody with this Vegas trip. Ness. Let's talk about Nessie Pooh since Fem dropped there. So Nessie Pooh been going live. She's been going live, and she's gone live, coming on camera. Go ahead, Ness. Do your thing. So she's been coming on camera, but I haven't been seeing her on nights, doing her nights until last night. Woo, Fem, here you go. Here you go. And I know you fight hard, sister, but I thank you for your support. You fight hard for people you stand by. Now, yesterday, Lemon was live. Everybody know Lemon is over there doing his own thing. He got a nighttime spot over there. Remind me of Sir King's a little bit, but his show is really messy, and it's diverse. He has diversity over there, right? So something must have took place. I didn't catch the Ness part of it because she must have just jumped on there and jumped on, but she must have felt some type of way. And she went live on top of Lemon. Said, really? No, baby, I was going to talk about it next. I was going to talk about it, Fem, but now, So I don't have a problem with you, Femi. Hey, MBK, what's up? So anywho, Ness went live on top of Lemon. Now, for me, that wasn't a good look. But I'm going to get to that, going live on top of people and all that bullshit. You go live when you want to. See, I go live when I could go live. Whether someone's a bigger content creator is live, I'm still going to go live. If I have 20 or 30 people in, I'm still going to go live and give my commentary with those 30 or 40 people. Thank you, 240 today. Thank you for the shares, right? So Ness went live on top of Lemon. And who do we have in there? When I wake up to pay my water bill, guess who I see? Miss Pizarro making it known. Miss Pizarro. That's Miss Messy Pizarro. That she was making it known. Lemon, Ness went live on top of you. Now, I don't know if Ness did that because she was angry at something that took place on Lemons. So she said, well, fuck it, I'll go hit my live. Because a lot of us do that. Miss Olivia did it the other day, baby. She did it when she couldn't talk. Where she was at, she hit her own live button. Make your own money. Go live where you can talk and not be cut off. I don't know if that was her purpose of doing it or she, y'all ain't gonna like this one, or she called herself pulling her weight, challenging Lemon. But because Lemon had new membership, and I think he raked in a lot, I can't stay up late. I watch Lemon when I turn on Lemon when I go to the bathroom break. But he had never broke stride. People were still signing up for his membership. He was still feeling good. He was just doing Lemon. But that wasn't a good look. But maybe her and Lemon had talked about it because I did peep something, Fem Pizarro. I did peep that Lemon had got quiet. So it's a possibility that him and Ness was having a conversation. I don't know because I didn't go over to Ness. I went back to sleep. But I thought for me, with their relationship, I thought that was a fucked up thing to do. I really do. But again, let's take it here. Let's take reality here. You go live when you want to. They got their own people. He held his own stride. I guess Ness got her people over there. Like I said, I didn't see Ness's live. I just heard when Pizarro dropped down there and said, Ness went live on top of you, Lemon. And it kind of startled Lemon. You know, like I said, it startled him. And then he got back on track. You know, he started thanking the people because it seems at that point more and more people was supporting Lemon as far as joining his membership. You know, so I don't know if Ness felt some kind of way. I don't know if this is causing a division with them because when you're solid like that, now I want to say this: when you really rocking solid with someone, you normally wouldn't go on top of them and do a live, right? You wouldn't. But it is known also you have to get in where you fit in. See? It is what it is. You're a content creator too. It's a business for you and you have to make money as well. So I don't know because that's his normal time. He's been coming on more since he got monetized. So I don't know. But for some like me, and I may not be the only one, it was like a little fucked up move. I don't know if it was a power move because Ness know when she go live, some places and some people she could pull their numbers. It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. You can pull some. So if big content creators go on top of me a lot of times, guess what? They will pull my numbers because they have what it takes. They've been here a while and they have their solid core supporters. And so most of their supporters go where they normally go. But because Lemon been holding that spot for a while, it's probably hard for her to break stride. So if that's what she did, because she said Snoop was on the, okay, sometimes you got to get off your chest at that moment. Right. So she probably, that's a smart one, Fruit to Live. So she probably felt some kind of way and hit her own lie. Does that mean that she was trying to do limit any hurt, harm, or danger? No, but it could sure leave, for people to speculate. Damn, she's supposed to be good with Lemon. She went on top of him. But some of the best do it over here. Some of the best do it. It is what it is. People think they are special. I tell people to get away from me for a reason. Oh, I don't know. The lizard man Snoop disrespected the queen and she went live and dragged her. Oh, okay, Fim. So that's what was happening. Maybe it was time that she just went on her live. But again, for some, it doesn't look good. To me, it looked like a power move. And the reason why it looked like a power move for me is because probably I didn't know the context of it, of what was going on. Like I said, I woke up, I went to pay my water bill, and I cut Lemon on, and I saw Pizarro, our little chaos girl. She dropped down there, and she told him. And like I said, I think he was taken back, to be honest with you, because he paused for a moment. Snoop continued to interrupt Ness. Okay, see, I didn't see it. Thanks for clearing it up. So she went on her live and she said, well, shit, if I can't talk over here, Lemon, then I'm going to go on my own live. But I'm just telling you what it appears, the appearance was for me. Lemon got it good both ways because some of his people like Ness and some of Lemon's supporter wants him to leave Ness alone. Ness is too controlling and disrespectful. They'll work that out as well. That's something. See, I don't get in the middle of people's battles or beefs and shit like that because they'll be all right. That's like say for instance, your mother and your father fighting. Just say for instance, I hate that it happens, but your mother and father, as a kid or even adult, you just don't say nothing because mom and dad will be all right and then you'll be on the outside. Right? It's the same here. When these content creators fight each other, it makes subbies sometimes, for some subbies, not for all, but for some subbies, it makes you uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable as a content creator because I really don't want to see certain people fighting. I would prefer if all of them got together and fought against somebody else, another sector, or somebody who's not actually over here. But it's not like that. Hey, Davis. Exactly. My numbers are pulled all the time, but my numbers will come later. But people don't understand. Just come on and do your commentary. Don't look around to see who's on. Don't give a damn. Just do your commentary, because guess what? There's a such thing as replay. The other day, I only had like 39 people here. I didn't get no high views. Sometimes I bust 1,000, sometimes I don't. Every day is not going to be a good day. It depends on what I go. If I was over here being messy, letting people on my platform claw each other out, I would get more views. But that's not what I'm going to give, baby. I'm never going to change for anyone, only to better myself. Okay? I love Lemon, but I cannot do them cross-sector weirdos or gray gums on his film. That's another thing, too. Who's on your platform? Some people get on your platform and they take over your platform and it turns other people off. And for me, when that shit happens, Fem, I just leave. I go somewhere else. It is what it is. I think probably the attention limit be getting, yeah. If a mofo refuses to control their panel and won't mute the fool who won't shut the fuck and let others talk, then by all means go live. Exactly. If that's what was happening, I agree. Great Gums have brought a permanent spot on. Oh God, Phil. Okay, Phil. I'm about to drop my link. Oh, hey, Life with Jamila. What's wrong? What's going on? But again, you guys, don't worry about when people go live. You just go live. Don't get in the middle of people beefs. Now, if you feel as though you have to, or you want to, not have to because you're fucking grown. If you want to, go ahead and pick a side. Go ahead and get in the dirt with them. But I continue to support everybody who's I've been supporting. And I don't always drop down, but trust and believe I support you. Now, hey, Silky Black, long time. When Envy and Shakim on panel, I leave. Oh, okay. So some people, some people like who they like. But we do know that there is some wars going on, some beefs going on. Hey, Very Carrie. And hey, just sit back and enjoy it. But don't stop your commentary. Don't be afraid. Now I might say shit. It's not they may go at you, but just be ready for that shit. Because again, nobody's going to break my bow. Nobody's going to make me, do any goddamn thing. I'm not going to come out here and act a fool because you acting a fool. And I'm definitely not going to go for that fucking doxing and dragging kids and stuff. I'm not going to go for it. I go live when I get time. It's not about another content creator for me. It's ain't personal. But really, nobody has a lot of time. Exactly, Miss Olivia. I agree with you. No one has an allotted time. You go live when you go live. You'll get the replay. If people like you and they support you, they will catch you on the replay. I go up under my videos a lot of times and people say, hey, I'm on the replay. And so that's a good thing. Don't worry about that. So I hope that I gave my commentary fair and unbiased like I always try to do. Like I said, it's some people jumping off the porch. YouTube camera had a little kerfuffle and YouTube camera was mad over there. Now, I don't know what all that was about, but it was with her and VS. And like I said, I was over at Hood Tables and VS and Olivia was going round and round and round and round and round and round. I had to leave. And I love my good Judy's over there. But sometimes a little of that shit seem a little bit childish. Nobody wins. Really, no one wins. They just going back and forth, and it uses a lot of energy. But I don't know. Miss O, thank you for that epic drag. That demon jumped out her body. Oh, I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. YouTube cameras, yeah, YouTube cameras was over there slinging some cuss words. VS Miss Cruiser was on. Now Pizarro, if you still in here, drop down. Let me ask you something, Pizarro. Pizarro, let me ask you something honestly. Cruiser was over there cussing. Oh, this Miss Olivia. Hold on, Miss Olivia. Let me make sure that's you, baby. Because you ain't never been on my platform. But I've been getting some. That's you, Miss O?
It's me.
Hi, how are you? Welcome to the platform, Miss O. What would you like to add to the commentary, John?
Huh?
What would you like to add to the commentary, darling?
Oh, I was just wanting to say the reason it did sound crazy yesterday,
That shit
but
was crazy.
child, child,
It was
VS,
crazy.
me and VS got a long history, and she
Right.
is a bully, and she like to win, and she like to ride roughshod over people,
Mm-hmm.
and I hate
Mm-hmm.
to get down in the dirt with anybody because I really don't beef no more. But
Right.
people is really scared of her. You know what I mean?
Scared
And
for
so my
what?
whole intention was to show people, ain't no, but this girl is crazy. She demonic and something wrong with her. What is to be afraid of?
But wait a minute, you said people are afraid. Why people have to be afraid of anyone? Now,
Exactly.
VS,
That's my
now,
whole point.
now, to be honest with you, I can't say nothing bad about her because I've never had a running with her. I've seen her
Hmm.
works. Now I
Hmm.
see, and I'm seeing some of her works now, but I've never had a problem with her. You
Hmm.
know,
Yeah.
so
Well,
I'm
I
not
have
gonna sit down here
from
and
the
drag her,
old
but
days.
you have. You
Hmm.
have from a while back. So y'all have history, right?
Hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Sure do.
Okay.
Hmm.
I just thought it
Yep.
was crazy when I watched it. I was like, damn, what's going on
Yep.
over here? Like Wally. Wally took over Kimmy's. I was going
Yeah.
in there and I was like, well, damn,
Yeah.
Wiley is
He's
just
another
taking
old
over
demon.
Kimmy's.
Hmm.
And but see,
Yeah.
it's strange. The only thing strange, I was just surprised. I'd just be surprised. But you can't tell people, listen, Miss O, one thing I've learned over here is you can't tell people how to fight when to fight. They just fight.
Hmm.
That's all.
Hmm.
Like I said, I've never had a problem with them.
Can I answer this person to say Duchess VS didn't find that fake page on Twitter of mine. That stuff was photoshopped way before I came to the B sector, baby. They did that over there in the black sector. And the reason why they mentioned that white chocolate stuff because we were debating back and forth about issues in the black community. And sometimes those black folks over there, because they want to win, sometimes they want to scam. Nyla felt like she wanted to take it personally. She went and did that. That's what happened. VS didn't start that. That they brought that over here. That had happened in the black sector. See, I don't know history, but I
Baby,
ain't mad at you, girl.
say it again. I don't know what people are afraid of. You
No, I
know,
don't either.
I don't, like I said, I never had a problem with her. She's never been over here, but I think I did hear her say one time, and sometime I'd be over in her bushes that she did come and watch me. But as far as me having a problem with, I don't. And what I think is happening, a lot of like when Wiley, they talking about a lot of old shit, and
Yeah.
it just doesn't interest me. I mean, not just VS and what, but it just seems like people, even with the KRN situation yesterday and the Pizarro and the
Mm,
Breeze thing, what killed
mm,
me is they're talking about old shit. We still don't know who doxed KR, and that didn't change a
mm,
thing. We still don't know what was in the back chat because no receipts was dropped. So to me, it's old shit. If y'all go beef about new stuff now.
mm.
Entertain us. Stuff like that is not entertaining. Doxing, I definitely don't do. So doxing is not entertaining to me.
But
You
that's the
know,
only thing VS know how to do because she a thin skinned, weak heifer. That's all. And
well, I
people
don't.
is really afraid of her, like for real, because of all the demonic stuff she did on here before she was kicked out for 3 years. Now I don't know if you was around when she was around before the IHOP gate or not, but if you was around then you know
I
all
wasn't.
the hell she wreaked over here, and then
I
now she then came back. Her and Wiley miraculously then came back at the same time, and all hell done broke loose again. She the major chaos demon. That's why all this stuff is going on. It's just that energy that she bring over here. It just set everybody off.
but wait a minute, Miss O. I have to be fair though.
Hmm.
Before she came back, I don't know. I know her and mother had a little kerfuffle, but before
Hmm.
she came back, people was doing the same thing though. So
Oh,
I
I
can't
know.
say we could blame
It's
it all
just
on
on a
her.
different. Yeah, no, I'm just saying for me,
Mhm, mhm.
because I know how she is. It's a different level of
Oh,
crazy right now. Of course,
yeah.
it'll die down. It'll die down eventually because really a
Yeah.
lot of people are realizing the fact that this bully is just crazy. That's all it is. It ain't nothing to be scared of. Okay, we got a different group of people than we had when she was running
Mhm,
things in the B sector, and people don't act like they used to act back
mhm,
then. She need to come into the future. She don't know how to act like folks. She uncouth and she
mhm,
uncivilized, and she don't
mhm,
like to be. on the outside looking in, but she so dirty nobody can't deal with her. I mean,
So let me.
some people clearly deal with her, but she
Mhm.
can't even be a friend to herself, YouTube or offline. So how's she gonna be cool with anybody? When she get tired of you, she just gonna throw you under the bus. That's all.
Well, she ain't doing. I mean, I ain't defending the sister, but shit, Miss O, you got to be honest. You've been around here longer than I have. She ain't doing nothing no more than anybody else do over
Oh
here.
no, yeah,
They
yeah,
do
she
this.
do. She do it in a different way.
No,
Oh
no,
yeah. The way she
Miss O.
taunted Sean Bradley, and she still try to make it seem like she cool. Wait, let me finish this. She
Go
make
ahead,
it seem
Dom.
like she
Go ahead.
cool with Sean Bradley, but to
Mhm,
up what today they say today she was over there still with her foot on his neck as well as Treasure Lane. See, she just really tried to drive that man crazy, right?
mhm.
And she had all of us thinking, honestly, that he was a pedo.
Oh
Honestly.
well,
But when you start trying to take people's jobs and start
this way I
interfering in
don't
their
like.
actual life, like you're doing
Yeah,
too much.
yeah. Now that's something I don't like, but I'm not
I don't
going. Like
either.
I said, I've never had. She's never done anything to me. I
Right.
did watch the IHOP situation. Yes, I was right there in her chat telling her not to go. I was newly
Me
over here,
too.
so but I I just don't like I said, you know what, Miss O, how I look at it, and I'm gonna be
Mhm.
honest with you, and I always try to shoot straight from it. I don't see, and this for me, I don't see her no different than a lot of the people that I see now. They doing some foul shit over here, Miss O. You just gotta be
That's
honest.
true. I
They
agree.
do, they doing some shit that I would never dream of doing. I wouldn't even
Right.
allow myself to do. So I can't
Right.
say she no more of evil or demon than anyone else. Like I
But
said,
she is.
but
She is.
hold on, because you have had and you have experienced, some type of relationship, whether it was YouTube or whatever. You can
Mhm.
say that, but Mz.Teavalocity can't say that.
Right.
You
No,
know.
I'm just
Now
speaking for myself.
I see shit starting up. Hold on, let me make sure this is my girl. I
Mm.
see shit is starting up now. So it is energy. That's you, RQ.
Yes, this is me. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon,
Oh
ladies.
shit, Ronnie Q, you took it out.
Yeah, I'm just.
So I do see the energy changing, and it is about to get dark and shit over here. I do
Yep.
feel that, and when I
Mhm.
feel it heavy, huh?
I said, I'm just agreeing with you.
But I'm not gonna say it's all her. I just think people are about to get loose. But again, when you have been here so long, you know how to stir the pot. You know who to go after, and you can see people trying to stir up shit. Like I said, they'll send trolls. They'll come under troll pages. They'll cash at me. They'll drop shit in my chat because they want me to focus on that because they want me to get involved in bullshit. What's up, RQ?
Okay, I didn't hear you talk about this. I was almost, I start from the back and double through it,
Mm-hmm.
so I can hear what you talked about. I did not hear you talk about this that I'm putting in the back. I want you to
Okay.
just look at that right quick. There was a video that came out via
Oh
this piece.
shit! Wait.
I
Oh
wanted you
shit.
to talk
Sorry,
about that.
baby. Oh
It's
yeah, with that. So another thing too that was sent to me. That was sent to me as well. What do you want me to talk about, baby? Just like ask me
okay.
a question or whatever, because that shit was fucked up to me. But
I,
again, they at war.
okay. Okay.
Go ahead,
So
tell me.
I
No,
didn't okay. First of all, I think that is very unfortunate.
very much
People
so.
who say that you can't tell people how to fight, but it's unfortunate
It
that
is.
you think that that is a way to fight with
Wow.
somebody about something that happened on YouTube. I don't
Yeah.
know what they are accustomed to and how they are accustomed to doing being or being with each other, but that's something that I did not need to see over here. Now
Yeah.
I have
About Ronnie
heard
Q.
how
What is it about? Because clearly I ain't seen it.
it's right there. The link is in the private
Okay.
chat.
She put in.
Will it knock me off the chat if I go see it on my
Yeah, it
phone?
knocked me
Oh,
off.
Okay, okay, I didn't know that. So,
But just copy it, Olivia. Copy. Yeah,
yeah,
that was an
Okay, let
unfortunate
me see if
thing.
I can copy it. That's a good idea.
and the thing about it is, so we there was also Shelly did a live and said that she looked like she was 3 months pregnant from the side.
Mm,
I did not see that. I did not see any I did not see that, Shelly. I did not see that. There was just like,
Maybe
seemed like a person who had their hands there. So
mm,
I understand that people are arguing and mad at
yeah.
each other,
Hmm.
but the thing that I saw, she was a lot smaller than what
I-
people made her seem to be. And I'm
Mm,
not trying to cape for anybody, but
hmm.
like, why? Okay,
Yeah.
why are you trying to say that we're seeing something that we're not seeing? We shouldn't even be seeing this at this juncture. Um,
Mhm.
uh, okay,
Yeah.
so how
Go ahead.
many of us women have gone to a church to
Yeah.
remember
Loved
their
ones.
their loved
Oh, is that
ones,
what you're talking
and
about, Ronnie Q?
yes, and
Oh,
and
I
and you
saw that
go to
video. Yes,
and
I
Yeah.
you
seen that.
go to a church, and your key
She, yeah,
your
Loved ones.
ankle your
yeah.
Mhm.
She
ankle
probably had on
break.
heels all day, and then she finally had to take them off. Yeah.
Your ankle could break, and you can't even wear the thing. It didn't even look like they were her shoes. You could the ankle could break, the fucking
The
heel
feet
could
was
break.
sort of hurting.
Somebody has
Mhm.
your heels could be barking.
I know
Who
what you're
Yeah.
knows?
saying. Or
Like,
your shoes too
what?
tight. When you take
I
your shit
like,
off and put
Yeah.
on your flip flops. Everybody do that,
yeah.
y'all.
Yeah.
I
And
didn't
Feet
see
sort
that.
of
and
hurting. Yeah.
most women always bring a pair
Yep.
of
I do.
coordinating. So that's what makes you
I do
I
too.
do.
think that maybe it was something that broke on the shoe or something like that. Who knows? But what is that to even say and to bring to the YouTube street
Nothing.
on that day?
Nothing.
I mean, it's like
Who's
it's just
Ronnie
like,
Q? I don't know. That
it's
was
just
fucked up.
crazy. And
Yeah. Ronnie Q, to be
Yeah, now
honest with you.
that's going dark.
Yeah, that is I'm telling you. Do y'all let me ask you, ladies, why hey Kina, let me ask you, do you think that we're about to take a turn now? I know it's dark over here and I know we done saw some shit, but do
Mhm.
you think that is shifting to even be darker over
It
here?
can be. It can be because it was that dark when VS was over here. See, that's what don't it ain't even just that the fact that she ain't doing nothing no more than nobody else. She
Natural.
got a spirit about her. It was very dark, and
Mm.
people felt like they couldn't breathe over here when that
Wow.
heifer was riding roughshod.
well,
If you
well,
wasn't
That's
here
true.
listen.
before,
Let
then you
me.
don't know how she was. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And she want to do that again. See, VS
Mhm.
not comfortable unless you running a show because she's so weak and she crazy as hell and she is really very scary. So unless you riding roughshod, then she ain't comfortable. So when Film
Mm.
Noir was down there saying TSCC trying to join back again or whatever, there really was a house of slithering around here. Okay, she was
Mm.
reigning supreme when I came over here, and I didn't even understand why. You know why she doxed me, Mz.Teavalocity?
No, I don't. Because
She
I
doxed
didn't
me
see it.
because she used to have these little ugly dolls behind her when she would go live, and I would poke
Mhm.
fun at the dolls and call them voodoo dolls. And so she didn't
Mm.
like that,
You
and
got mad.
then she pressured Nika into giving her my phone number so she can dox me just because I used to talk about the little voodoo dolls that she had in the background.
Mm.
So
Do you
let
see
me
how
just say
petty that
this.
is?
Let
Yeah,
me
that's
let me just
petty. Go
let
ahead.
me just
Hold on,
just
natural beloved.
I
Go
just
ahead,
want to
Ronnie Q.
clean this up. At I think if people entertain that this is entertainment,
Mhm.
this type of thing will continue to manifest itself as
Oh,
entertainment,
absolutely.
as this is what needs to be
Absolutely.
done. So
Mm-hmm.
that's all I had to say about that.
No,
And
you're
I'm
right.
just I was reading in another section about the reception of that, and it is quite visceral, the reception that has gotten. So that's all I wanted to
Yeah,
know, if you had
you
seen it,
know,
because you hadn't touched it.
no, I didn't
That's
talk
what
about it,
you
Ronnie Q, because you know what? To be honest with you, you know me. You've been doing some of this shit ain't even worth commentary because a lot of this shit is dark, wicked. I always say this, and
Yep.
people I think just get upset sometimes, but it's very fucking dark, wicked. These people are diabolical,
Yep.
and feelings and souls have left a lot of these goddamn people, and that's what we need
Yeah.
to realize. We
But
are
this,
dealing with people whose souls have left them. They have no emotion. So much shit done happened or on these streets that people just don't care.
Don't
People
care.
just don't care. I
well,
wouldn't have never put that out.
yeah, I okay. So okay, that's all I
Hell
wanted.
no, you know me, Ronnie Q. I didn't
Yeah,
find that humorous. I didn't find.
but
I thought that was sick. But what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
What's
I'm
yeah.
happening
glad
now?
Mike, you brought it up. Hmm.
All
Yeah.
right, I'll be in the chat.
I seen
Thank you,
that.
baby.
Hey,
Thanks for
hey,
sharing.
ladies. Hello,
Hey, Natural.
everybody.
Welcome.
Hey.
Welcome to the
Hey,
panel.
hey, Olivia,
Hey.
Mz.Teavalocity. Ronnie got
Hey,
down into the chat. I'm so glad that and I'm not gonna hold you long. I'm getting ready to go to Bible
that's all
study.
right.
But I'm so glad that Ronnie Q brought that up because it doesn't matter who you like or don't like. You all, that is so demonic and disgusting. But
It
I
is.
have been saying for a while, y'all stay tuned. I have been
Yeah.
saying this on video. Y'all stay tuned because you haven't seen anything yet. People want to normalize the most heinous things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not trying to
Mm-hmm.
be preachy. But if you,
Yeah.
whether you believe in God or not, y'all gonna see some fallout from all of this. Y'all gonna see a lot of
Yep.
repercussions for all of this evil doing.
Yep.
And what's happening first is it's revealing those that are behind the scenes doing things. But
Mm-hmm.
then there's gonna be more repercussions. And once I don't care who I like, when things get dark like that, I'm getting out of the way because if I don't, it's saying I'm complicit. That was disgusting. And
It
all of
was.
us, do you
It
know I
was.
love my heels, but I take a extra pair of slides.
My
I
sister got a fold up
That's
pair. I take my
crazy.
shoe. Every woman
Take
who
my
got good
shoes
goddamn
too.
sense, especially women of particular age,
I
they gonna
take
go
my
in
shoes.
flats or they gonna take some fold up little
Mm-hmm.
slides or
Yep.
something. So I didn't find that to be like I
Mm-mm.
said when it was sent to me. I was like, oh man, now this shit is
But
low.
what's
But
even worse than
Yeah.
that, you taking someone's intimate,
yeah,
this is
fuck
a
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
grieving period. My dad's
Yep.
been gone a year. I still grieve. But even if it was
yeah,
50 years, you taking something so personal
Yeah.
and
yeah.
making a joke out of it. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you, y'all all know this. And thank you so much, Mz.Teavalocity. I don't mean to preach, but I'm gonna
No,
tell you
good.
this: God is not mocked.
Mm,
That's right.
mm.
Whatsoever a man
That's
sows,
right.
that
You
shall he
show me.
also reap. Don't get mad at the messenger. God said it. I have to live by it too. And people
That's
don't
right.
like that, but they have done so much. And
That's right.
y'all, I feel sorry for them
Mm.
because
I don't
when
feel
Me
God
sorry
too.
does
for
it, when it happens, ain't
Mm.
nothing nobody, y'all pray for so and so.
That's
No, you
true.
have walked,
you praying
you've
for
done
me.
this. And a
Mm-mm.
lot gonna happen.
That's true.
And that
Accountability.
woman ain't nothing going on that bed that you got to do something that disgusting and
Yeah,
dirty.
Yep.
it was
It was
bad. It
Yep.
was
already
bad.
dark. It's so many
Yep.
dark things going on, and I know demons when I see it.
But let me
I
ask you
know
Thank
something.
demons.
you.
I recognize a
Thank
demon.
you.
I don't play with
Yeah.
no demons. I
Thank you.
don't. I
Thank
send
you.
them and they imps
Mm.
back to hell. And I'm telling you, what
Mm.
people are they don't even know that they're being used by demons. I said
Mm-hmm.
that about 4
That's
months
Mm-hmm.
right.
ago on the
That's
panel.
Mm-hmm.
right.
I said that on the
Mm-hmm.
panel. People don't even know they're being used by them.
That's
But if you
right.
get so far
Mm.
out, wrong is right and right
Yep.
is wrong. Ask number
Yep.
45 about it. Thank you, Mz.Teavalocity. God bless you. The chat.
Thank you.
Olivia, bless y'all.
God
I
bless you,
love
Natural
y'all.
Lux, because you
And,
spoke a word.
Right here.
honey, let me tell you
Right
something.
here.
I ain't playing with the devil. I'm not
So
gonna
Amen.
do it. And a lot of these
Mm.
people,
look,
and just like you said, YouTuber entertainment app.
yeah,
If
they
it
done
got
took this
that
shit
bad,
beyond.
y'all ain't seen nothing yet because they went too far. They've
Mm.
Yep.
already done it.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. You just said you said something that is so profound and resonates so well with Mz.Teavalocity. I don't know about anybody else, but I always say the seed you sow is the seed that you are going to reap, good, bad, or indifference. But now I want you to realize you feel some kind of way, and I want you and Miss Olivia to stay tuned and hang in here for a minute. You guys feel some kind of way about what was done today, right?
And more than that,
hold on.
Okay,
Miss
today,
Olivia,
yes, ma'am. Yes.
That person has done some shit too to people on here.
Ooh, what you
So
say? You
listen.
think I ain't seen it?
So listen. Our moral complex tell us, and our character and our spiritual awareness tells us some things. But let me tell you something. I can't bat for people who's just as bad. Like I said, it's fucking dark over here. It's some demonic entities coming through here. I can't name one better than the other.
I can.
And that's just the truth. So when y'all look at that, y'all have to really be fair. Just be fair, sis. They all have done some demonic shit over here, and they all have done some diabolical shit. And this is just the way they work. Now, I didn't say you listen.
Oh no, I know. I'm just saying it ain't all of us because I've been around for a long time.
Well, when I mean that, a lot of times, Miss, let me correct that. I use that a lot. So let me just try to back that up. I have seen both parties when they were together. I have seen plenty of people over here do some diabolical shit that I would never think to do, because whether it's entertainment or not, whether you playing a persona or not, you are putting that shit out into the universe, and you have to reap it. That's just God's word. And that's all I'm gonna say. So no, one ain't better than the other, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But go ahead, ladies. Go ahead,
you know what, Mz.Teavalocity, I agree with you. I don't, like I said, I'm not upholding anybody's wrong. And see, now that it's getting so dark, I have to disconnect for a while, but I'm gonna eventually disconnect altogether, because it has turned into something that is so dark, and they're normalizing it. Because just like you said a few years ago, like things that we might have been afraid to try, wouldn't want to say nothing. That's because it hadn't even gotten this bad. But they are normalizing, and whether you're doing it, and whether you're doing the act or not, if you like that, you complicit. You just as guilty. But like I hear what you're saying. I don't uphold it, and I'm not talking about just today. I've been seeing this for a while, and
I've been seeing it.
And I hope no hit dogs holler, because if they holler, they hit.
Well, they just
people that you don't expect. And see, all of us have done wrong in our lives. We all have to repent every day.
Right.
Every day we have to repent. It could be a thought or whatever. So none of us have made it. But we ought to try to do better. When you know better, you don't continue doing, especially when you're trying to harm people.
Yeah, that shit. You know, I don't want to.
You try to harm people about words, though. You see what I'm saying?
Words.
Exactly. Right.
When you doxing people, and calling their jobs and destroying their careers,
that shit is
and trying
too
to
much
sow seeds of dissension between family members. That's harming people about words. About words. I fight with my words. I ain't gotta dox nobody. I fight with my words. And if you can't take my words, then okay. But that don't mean I'm gonna dox you. I don't care enough about you to dox you.
Right. And all these people doing all this doxing, they don't want you to see them. They don't want you to see them, and they don't want you to know who they are. But guess what?
Exactly.
Some of us do. And y'all better stop all of that. I've said that before. They better stop that.
Well, you know, Duchess got a point here, y'all. And when I know probably you ladies have been watching me in the clouds or whatever. I believe you have, and you probably heard how I speak, and you probably know my stance on stuff. See, this is the problem. See, Duchess have Lord, not another dark age. It passed in a few days, and most folks will be chummy with the dark one soon enough. Wash, rinse, and repeat. It seems like that. But sometime the bow will break. That's just it. At one point, we will see a difference. I always say this, and I don't know what it is, y'all. It gets in my spirit, and I hate to come out here and sound like I'm trying to make somebody scared, or but I foresee a lot of people getting. I see bloodshed, and that's what I don't want to see.
Mz.Teavalocity,
Because
can I just say this?
somebody,
Kwani
Come
said the
on,
same thing.
let
you
me tell you
speaking
something.
facts. She's speaking
Because
facts.
somebody you're gonna fuck with that you
Yep.
go wish you never had. See, they really
Yep.
go roll up to your door and do you in or do
Yep.
your kids in.
Telling you.
People don't care anymore. I hear so many stories
Yeah.
of people who on YouTube, social media, influencer content creators getting
Mm-hmm.
into beefs, getting unalive. Shit is
Yep.
just getting dark
Yes,
and
That's
real.
right.
it is.
You play with the devil, you get the devil prizes.
That's
And
That's
that's
right.
all
right.
I'm gonna say.
That's
And
exactly
that's
That's
right.
why
right.
for me, I don't let a lot of things come out of my mouth because I
I'm
can
too,
see
baby.
some shit before it
Yep.
happens. And I've been
Yes.
saying this. It's
Yeah.
getting so dark. People are
Yep.
hitting so below the belt, and the
Yep.
only thing that's a saving grace for those people who doing that, because nothing has really happened.
Yeah.
Right.
Nothing ain't really happened.
Right.
Kwani said the same thing, Mz.Teavalocity. Kwani
She's
said,
right.
and people
She's
can call
right.
her crazy, but she said the same thing because she was telling the truth. Because she was talking about this very same that part right there today. And
Yep.
in the B sector, they love to call the police. They
They
love to go to
starting to do
court and all
that.
this and all that. But everybody don't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody don't do that. Some
Right.
people actually pull up to your house, okay?
Right.
Oh, they do.
Well,
They
Because
do
they
listen,
don't
over
have no.
you
They
YouTube
she gonna
beef.
mess with somebody. Gonna mess with somebody real life one day,
Yeah.
and it's gonna make them go over the
Yeah.
edge, like for
Let's
real.
just think
oh
about this.
yeah.
Think about this. Just think about and I'm just saying this hypothetically. I have a family of four, right? I'm a mom
Mm-hmm.
working hard, taking care of my family of four. I'm already struggling, right? I'm
Right.
Mm-hmm.
struggling to keep my family together and do all I can for my children. And all of a sudden, somebody from YouTube calls my job. I lose my job, right? I
Mm.
lose my job. Now they about to put me and my four kids out. We don't have
Mm-hmm.
anywhere to go. We don't have any income. What the fuck do I have to lose?
Come on.
Now is repent time. I mean, now is revenge time. And people just go crazy. This ain't no joke calling people houses, doxing,
No, it's
their
not.
family members. My family members are different though. Now, shit, they're a little
Mine
different.
too.
They're a little wacko,
Mm-hmm.
crazy. But still,
Mine too.
they didn't sign up for this bullshit. I
That's
Mm-hmm.
did.
right.
So
That's
if you're
right.
going to drag or roast and gag, do that. But to come for my family, a lot
Mm-hmm.
of times people will say to themselves, I have nothing to lose.
Right.
Fuck
Mm.
it. I'm gonna go ahead
That's
and
Right.
take
right.
you out. I'm gonna take
Right.
you and your
Yep.
family out since you was trying to take me and mine. I think
Yep.
when it gets dark like that, you guys, I tend to back away because
Miss T
Yep.
my
Velocity.
spirit tells me to back away.
Yes, you
Yeah.
own it. And
I
see,
don't.
what people don't
Mhm.
realize, ever since COVID 2020, when we got locked down, the mental health illness, because everybody is
Yep.
predisposed to it, it went up. The anxiety went up. More mental health illness than you ever seen. More
Yep.
anxiety. Can you imagine causing someone to lose their income, and it's
Mm.
already
I'm
hard?
telling you.
And
Mm.
it was something this simple. You
Mhm.
tell
Yeah.
it's gonna get worse, and who would want to
Yeah.
do that anyway? Why
They
people
do it
so
all the time.
disgusting that they want people to lose income? Ain't nobody done nothing to you but hurt your little ego, but you've done
Yeah.
it
Right.
too. And a lot of
Words,
the
nothing but
people that get
words.
their egos hurt are the ones that are the
Yep.
biggest bullies. Do things like that,
And they
and
Yes.
it's
think they
not.
having
I'm
fun.
telling
They
you,
Thank
think
you.
they having fun. They think they winning. That ain't a fucking win for me. I
not
don't
Nope.
me
never want to
either.
see someone lose their livelihood over some YouTube bullshit.
Yep.
Now, it is what it is, but I would never want somebody, I would never go that low. But you
Nope.
guys, one thing we have to realize, it's hard when you get outraged at something that happens down here, because it done happened before. Are we,
Right,
it done happened before. We've seen the same song and dance many a times, but there comes a time when shit changes in our lives. And like I
yes,
said, somebody go get it. Somebody, let me tell you
Somebody
something.
is gonna
They gonna
get it
run up on the
eventually.
wrong person, and the
Yep.
person will take, I'm telling you,
Yep.
this
Yep.
this this shit could
repercussions are
Yep.
getting ready to come to pass. They are, unfortunately, and it's sad because that things like this didn't have to happen. And see what lot of people don't realize. Just because I say he's God, that doesn't make him God. And just because I say he's not God, it doesn't take away from it. He is who he is, and he never lies. Sometimes when you do things, you may think you're getting away with it. Have you ever thought about generational curses where it could affect your seed? Have you ever thought about your seed?
Have you ever thought about karma?
Come on. No, what I'm saying, it could pass to your
I'm
seed.
with you, natural
They
love.
can get caught up, and that's
right.
the truth.
Yeah.
Generational curses.
I don't talk about all of that. Yeah,
but you know what? I talked about it too.
It's manifesting. It is
It
manifesting.
is. That's why I try to be really careful of what comes out my mouth. You know, because I know whatever comes out of my mouth, that energy I put out there, I'm going to get back. Not that I'm perfect, not that I'm so holy, but I've made a vow to myself and God not to play some of these games down here, because I'm afraid what God's going to do to me, not what man's going to do to me, but I would have to reap those seeds that I sow. But Kimberly said, I don't feel like once you have been doxxed, it doesn't change a person's value. Hold on. That's you, Diva?
But Diva? People wonder why.
Hold on.
Yes, it's me. I'm on mute.
That's you, Diva? Okay.
Well, here's a good example, if I can, Miss T. KRN, every time they start messing with KRN, the reason why that young man is so angry, because they docked him and called his job to the point where he had to resign his job. Right? And he got another job, but he had to resign his job because people is so freaking messy. Now, what if he would have took that stuff to another whole level in his brain? Now he angry, and he just every time it come up, he get triggered about it. But what if he was one of them kind of people that was like, you know what? Today is the day. Today is the day that I click out. Do you see what I'm saying?
That's why I really wish they would stop this shit. Just go with war words. Just drag each other.
They can't do that though, because they weak.
Mz.Teavalocity, it's too far gone. Unless you're talking to people who hadn't started that yet, or younger people. Yes, it's too far gone.
Too.
And people don't know. A long time. It's been dark for a long time. Now you're getting ready to see not just the manifest. Yeah, you're getting to see it's being exposed, and then also there's going to be repercussions.
And then some people can't take sides either, Miss National Looks Diva. If you done got so far on YouTube to where you actually got put in jail, and you can't take the hint not to come after 3 years, come online and do the same thing. You didn't take the hint at the first time. How many chances do you think God is gonna give you? Honestly, see, it could be like not even on, but offline. Like sometime you can do a thing, right? And God will put you at a crossroads, right? He'll put you at a crossroads. You can choose to go right, or you can choose to stay wrong. And if you choose that wrong path, that road path leads you to what? Jail or death, right?
Right.
But if you at that crossroads and you choose to do right, then maybe you'll get spared a couple of more days. Because above ground is always better than below ground.
Yeah, I don't even know if you realize what you said. You said you can choose to go right or wrong. Did you hear what you said? We have a choice. God is not, he's not making us do this. We have a choice. So those repercussions are of our choices. They come from our choices. We all, I pay lots of repercussions for things I've done wrong. I still have to. I'm like you, Mz.Teavalocity.
Me too.
If I say something wrong, I immediately say, Lord, I repent. Yeah, because we all do it. We all come short, but things we try to do better than what we did. Yeah, ain't nobody perfect until God come back and get us. But things like that, and especially as an adult.
So let me ask y'all something. Go ahead, let Queen Diva in. What's up, Queen Diva?
Hey, Queen Diva. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just here to support and then make sure we're not behind in the messages.
Oh yeah.
Well, can I answer this question from the chat, Miss T?
What question, baby? Sure, as long as you're not
somebody said a while ago said,
yeah, sure, as long as you're not about to cuss nobody out. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I ain't finna cuss. I would never disrespect your channel like that.
No, go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby.
But yesterday, they said, not yesterday, but they said Olivia plays with the devil every single time she goes live. Is this the Twilight Zone? You are absolutely right. I've been playing with these demons for years, honey. Okay? And because I know how to play with them. See, these little bitty imps these little demons online, honey, this ain't nothing compared to real life. Are you
Where you
serious?
see that at?
I fight demons in real life, honey. Okay, every day, every time I go out my door, I gotta deal with one demon. See, the trick is to be prayed up, and the trick
Yeah.
is to be able to recognize them demons. So
Be
when I
prayed
come
up.
online, it's easy for me. Just
Be
like
prayed
yesterday, I
up.
fought two people, two demons wish me dead yesterday. Wiley
Oh,
and
shit.
VS. They wish
Oh,
me
Good
dead
Lord.
no
yesterday.
wonder you on
Okay?
that.
What?
Because
But
you
I'm
hard on
still here
yeah.
today because what you wishing for me, that's what you'll bring on yourself. You ain't never heard the power of
Oh,
the
God.
tongue.
Yeah, I don't want to wish that.
Mm-mm. No,
Many
I
members.
don't
Lord.
wish nobody
Mm-mm.
dead. And let me say this, I
Me
don't
No.
think I'm
either.
perfect.
Nah.
And some people be trying to say I'm holier than that. No, honey, I'm just telling the truth. And I don't have to click up with nobody. And it's just like some people was happy to see that thing with Kimmy today. Not cause it's Kimmy that I thought it was gross. It's cause it was somebody's funeral.
That's
Okay?
sick.
Yeah,
That
that's
And
is
they
yeah.
tried
sick
to make something out
behavior.
of. She had on some
That
flip
is
flops. She was
sick.
probably in heels all day, and her feet started hurting.
She
I take
was.
flip
She
flop with me
was.
when I'm going to church,
I
when I'm
I don't
going to an
even know her,
event.
but she was in heels. But
Well,
if she
listen.
wasn't, it was a funeral for her, someone she loved.
Well,
That's
well,
sick.
well. Olivia, you made a good point too. I'm gonna let Rodney in here in a minute. And the reason why I just don't get down that level because some people really do. You know, you say it and it sounds like you just slinged out there. Some of these people, no, some people really do have demonic spirits, and
Yes,
you
they
have
do.
to
I'm
be
not just
prayed
saying
up.
that. I mean it from my heart.
Mhm.
Do you?
Yeah.
I made videos about the Book of Revelations. I done made videos about seed time and harvest. I done make all kind of videos, you know. And of course, ain't nobody paying attention to it. And probably half of them think I'm just crazy. But I
Baby.
mean that stuff. I mean it.
They thought Noah
Okay.
was crazy too for 120 years till
Okay.
that
Thank
flood
you.
came. Till that
Thank
flood
you.
came, they
But see, them
laughed at
demons don't
Noah.
like when you start calling them out, natural looks. Do you see how that girl was growling and stuff out over there yesterday? Do you think that owl just was for show? It was not.
I
I
came
don't.
in late and
I
I
don't know,
told
baby. I didn't watch all
oh
of it.
God, help me,
Rodney,
Jesus.
what's
Yeah.
happening, baby? I'm about to get ready to get out here. Rodney,
Hey,
what's happening? Y'all
hey,
don't move.
how is
We got
everybody
a
doing on the
question for you.
panel?
Hey Rodney.
Hey,
Hey, how
Rodney.
y'all doing? I
Mhm.
want to talk about the doxing a little bit.
Go ahead, Rodney.
When Whatchamacallit was talking about, King Roman, and I remember that day because, me and him wasn't in a good space, and we had a nasty back and forth, about, you
Uh-huh.
know,
I watched it.
yeah, we had a real nasty back and forth, and so that day, so after we had that nasty back and forth, the
Mm-hmm.
next day, whoever sent all that to that man's job. And I said, I can't even imagine the level of humiliation that man had to
Mm.
experience when they
Yeah,
called him in that damn office and sat
yeah,
him down and played that video right before him.
yeah.
Wow,
And
Oh
that
I
God.
wasn't
just
tough.
I
Yeah.
just can't even imagine,
Oh
and so
God.
and after that, my heart went out to him, and I said,
Mm.
whoever did that shit, I don't approve of it. I don't like it, and it's
Even
not
though.
right.
But you know what?
Oh
Listen, we may
God.
not see it. Natural Deluxe said it. Natural Luck Diva said it. And I'm a firm believer in generations. We may not see a lot of these people or people in general. We go move away from just the beef sector for a minute. I'm talking about people in general. You know, a lot of times we think people are living good, they living great, they doing well, and they doing bad things. We know they selling drugs, they rob people, and you think they living so well. Natural Lux Diva hit it on the head. We may not see particularly particular that person get it, but their children could get it.
My
Their
God.
children's children could get it.
Mm-hmm.
God made a promise, and that's
Mm-hmm.
what he stick to. He's not man, so he shouldn't fail us, and he never lies. So I believe maybe we won't see some of this shit happen, but it's going to happen.
It's
We
going
may
to
not
happen.
witness it. Think about it. You think people doing all right, they doing good, they doing great. They will reap whatever they sow. And
Mm-hmm.
that was bad
Of
for King.
course.
I remember that. And somebody got a question in here. Uh they said, okay, so they didn't, Levon, but it's not about the doxing. You acting like he just came at them for no reason. Well, whatever reason that he came for them, he's coming for them. Now, I'm going to close saying this, and I want to ask y'all a question before you leave. I don't condone doxing. I don't condone kids dragging. I don't condone fucking with people. I don't condone messing with people's livelihood.
Most of them are
Right.
cowards any damn way.
But I
These
don't
doctors.
condone that. And Kimberly made a good point. Even after you dox somebody, what is that going to do? Everybody been doxed
Nothing.
here, and we still
Nothing.
on YouTube. So
Nothing.
what
Right.
is it going to
Exactly.
do unless they could
They won't do
humiliate you?
nothing.
And let me tell you something. Humiliation, that too shall pass. Because one
Come
thing we
on.
do know about this area is shit changes every day.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you
Mm-hmm.
I
may be
told
humiliated for a week or a couple of days, but it'll be another story that come into forefront, and we'll forget all about them doxing you. How many people you think remember them doxing you, Rodney, and all that stuff going on, and you leaving? That's why I always tell you, don't leave, just stay here, baby.
And for
This
what?
is
For
your
well,
what?
thing.
I didn't Mz.Teavalocity, I really didn't leave because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was just, hot on, and then, it was certain people on my behind anyway, so
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and so even people y'all didn't know about, so
Right.
and so they was giving me advice, no, Rodney, just go
Just
ahead and take some time off, get away
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
from this app, so that's
Yeah.
the only reason why I left. It wasn't because of the doctor. And I
Okay.
told people, I said, if you ever do that, if it ever happens, you're not going to find anything. My record is clean. I have a
Right.
clean
Right.
record. You can't
That's
Yeah.
right.
embarrass me on anything. My record is clean.
Nope.
Right.
Right.
So I guess that's what they thought was going to happen. But no,
Mm-hmm.
I've always said that.
Right. We do
Well,
have to unplug from here for a while,
we
not
do
just
need to
here,
take a
but
break.
all social media, because it does cause mental illness, it causes anxiety. And if
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
something's been done to we have to
Cause a lot.
unplug because this
And
stuff
and
is,
and
it could get crazy. It
and
is
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
and let me
Mm-hmm.
say this too, and I'll start with Olivia, and then I'm going to close. Now, Olivia, do you
Mm-hmm.
believe that YouTube, and I'm not talking about YouTube because this is just an app, but do you
Mm-hmm.
believe that the behaviors and things that have happened to people on here make changes people?
Yeah, I do think that if you
I
start to
do.
internalize it, and like if you get doxxed to the point to where you got to resign from your job, or you lose your
Mm-hmm,
job, or
mm-hmm,
whatever, of course that will
mm-hmm.
change you. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But when Rodney
Yeah.
was talking, Ben, when you started talking about the humiliated thing, my grandmama used to tell me, don't never do something, you're gonna have to feel
you're a
bad about,
shame
beat
girl.
yourself up
Yep,
about. See, if you live your life where there is no humiliation, no matter what nobody say about you, no matter what nobody do, they can't nobody humiliate you online or offline.
yep,
Do you see what I'm saying?
yep,
But bullies, when they dox you, they depend on it. They depend on you feeling humiliated because they really are less than, because they feel humiliated themselves. Like that thing with that girl in that church. I mean, really? Do we really have to go there? And I seen
mhm,
somebody's going down that community while we straight sis, we okay sis. After she put that video up,
mhm.
Brianna put it on her wall and said, all is forgiven, sis, or something like that. Just cause of that few little minutes video with the girl with the flip flops on in the church suit. I mean,
Yeah,
okay, maybe
it's
her heel.
crazy.
Do you not go to church? Do you not wear heels? Like, what was so grand about that video for real? But that's just one, example. She didn't feel that way when they caught her coming out of the chicken shack with the turkey leg. She didn't feel that way then. Do you see what I'm saying? It's just you just got to have your own set of morals and your own set of principles. Like you say, I don't dox. I don't talk about people, kids. I'm not trying to destroy nobody's job. I ain't calling nobody house. But like you said, Miss T, if you call my family, you gonna get cussed out. See, I'm different. They call people family, and some people families that had conversations with these crazy people. But if you call one of
Mhm.
mine, you're gonna get cussed out. Okay, that's what's gonna happen with
Uh,
mine. All right.
yeah,
Yeah, my
yeah.
my people is not gonna entertain you. They're gonna be like, who in
No,
the hell are
and mine will
you?
be wanting to come
Who
get
the
you and
hell are
fight for
you?
real.
I'm telling you, I know mine. I just know mine.
Oh Lord,
I know what mine will
I got
do.
some of them in
And
mind
then
too,
and
and they
then
ain't playing.
here's the thing, you guys. I think being on here when so much stuff had happened to you,
Mm,
even doxing or people talking about your kids, your dead relatives, or pictures being put up, people make. I think eventually it will change you into the
yeah.
person. Yeah, it'll change your behavior. That's why, for real. When I feel myself a couple of months ago, or maybe last month, it could have been last month, I felt myself going in the direction of streetism, hoodism, heroism, back to my old days, wanting to really do some damage, and I had to take a break. You just have to take a break, y'all. It is what it is.
Exactly.
And if it's that dark and it's getting that dark, then maybe we will, maybe if you don't support those people, think about it. They won't survive.
That's
You
true.
have to feed a beast. You have to feed people for them to
Facts.
grow. You have to
That's
feed a
facts, Miss
demon for it to
Velocity.
grow.
Facts.
And think about it. A lot of us, to include myself, if I'm watching that shit and I'm hitting the like button, or if I super chat, okay, I am feeding the beast. And
Yeah, me
definitely
too.
it
Yeah,
will grow.
absolutely.
So we have to
Absolutely.
put ourselves in check as well.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
Mz.Teavalocity. Thanks
yeah,
for having me. I'm gonna go ahead and
Thank you,
step down,
ladies.
sweetheart. Okay.
Thank you for
yeah. Me
coming up.
too. Miss too.
All
Me
right.
too,
Thank
Miss
you,
T.
ladies. I appreciate y'all
Thank
coming
you,
up.
Miss T.
You know,
Okay, and I hope I didn't
Thank
do
you
too much
so
damage to
much.
your video.
Thank you
damage
so
how you
much.
didn't cuss on my video. You ain't do too much. Listen, one thing about me, Miss Olivia, I'm gonna come on here and do my commentary,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
just wherever the chips fall, where they may, I can handle
Yeah,
Mz. Velocity. People gonna always find something
yeah.
to say. And it is what it is. I handle myself well. I'm okay, baby. Thank you so
Okay.
much for
Well,
joining me.
thank you for
And
having me. Talk to y'all. Y'all
no
have a good night,
problem.
okay?
Velocity.
You and
Peace and
Olivia
blessings.
Huh.
Yes.
smoke a cigarette, take a break. You don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm finna do. I'm finna eat my dinner and smoke me a
One.
cigarette after. I'm gonna smoke me one before too. But you know how it goes, Miss T.
She said, I'm smoking a cigarette. I ain't out of breath. I was like, damn. She puffing and ain't out of breath. You have a good one. Thanks for joining me. Go ahead
Okay,
and
bye,
ask me more.
y'all.
Bye bye,
Thank you.
baby. Go
Y'all
ahead.
be blessed. Thank you so much. God
Thank
bless you
you.
and everybody in the
Thank you.
bye-bye.
Appreciate you. So, with that being said, you guys, I gave my commentary. It is what it is. I am looking and I'm watching, tentatively at groups or camps, whatever you want to call them, form, and we just don't know how this is going to turn out. Yes, people have a certain way when you support people or you think you were good, and I'm saying this because I'm about to wrap it up. Bree has a right to feel how she feel. Can nobody tell her, hey, Sheffy, how to feel if she believes that some of these people are down with her and they're not there to defend her. She has that right to feel that way. KRN has a right to feel like he feel. So does Miss Pizarro. They all have their right, you guys. At the end of the day, I just say I stay in my lane. I drive my car in my lane. But am I going to do commentary? Absolutely. Am I probably going to get pushed back for some time? Yeah, they could do whatever they want, but I don't send threats. I only make fucking promises. If I'm not bothering you, don't bother me. Y'all could get out there and fight all day. I'm not losing a battle that I don't want to fight. Can't nobody make me fight. Can't no one make me pick and choose. And to me, to be honest, when I look at some of the shit that's going on here, yeah, people may say one person is bad as another, are bad, more bad than the other. To me, when you do shit diabolical, malicious, mean shit, doxing, calling people family, making them lose jobs and all that bullshit, one is equal to just as the other. And you may just be reaping what you sow. So that's how I look at it. With that being said, make sure that the seeds that you sow, you want to reap. Just keep that in mind. With that being said, I'll drop this link one more time. I'm about to get out of here. And it is what it is. I'm going to look at what's going on. I appreciate you all for joining me. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Listen, when I turned my live on today, I thought I would have about 20, 30 people because we got some heavy hitters that was going live before me. That was live and that's going live on top of me. And that's okay. I'm never going to be afraid to come out here and deliver for me, to me, unbiased commentary about what I see on these streets. A lot of things are perceived by observation, what we see. This was my perspective. This is how I see it. And you guys do what y'all got to do. But please know this. Everyone needs their job. Okay? Everyone needs their job. Fight different without taking this shit off YouTube. But with that being said, y'all have a blessed one. Thank you. I'm about to get up out here. Thank you so much to my mods. I appreciate y'all so much, and the people who engaged and hit the like button. And thanks to the people who shared me out.